Mayor, greetings to members of the media fraternity. I think indeed we have done an in-depth as-is assessment in terms of recognizing the major issues that are affecting the city. From the diagnosis exercise that we've conducted, we've been in a position to now isolate big-ticket items which will help us immediately see an impact in terms of turning the city around. Aside from those essential issues, financial viability is an essential point of focus, followed by managing and stabilizing the electricity business from a cost expenditure-driven cost center to a revenue and a profit-driving exercise in line with the tariffs that we are approved from the regulator. And lastly, of course, from a transparency perspective, it's always key for us to demonstrate to members of the public that the funds that we are allocated and spent on a day-to-day basis, they are spent in a prudent manner through an improvement in the state of our audit opinion. Just to delve deep in these three particular items, firstly, from a revenue enhancement perspective, the financial recovery and enhancement plan that has been presented, from our perspective, we deem this as a foolproof and solid plan that can assist us to turn the city around, ensure that we are able to honor all our key obligations with the pure aspect of reducing the liabilities that are due to the city. This is essential to try and give us credence in the market at large, to help us borrow at a market-related rate in aid of expanding infrastructure services and attracting income-generating assets for the city from a long-term perspective. I think what's also essential is from an ESCOM perspective, we've managed to engage the power utility. We have managed to come together in terms of an adequate proposal of dealing with the arrears. Whilst we are dealing with those arrears, we are putting systems in place to ensure that we are honoring the current account on a timely basis. And in the event that there are challenges, there is an open channel for us to have constant engagement. And in the pure goal of this is to ensure that the electricity business to the long term is dealt with accordingly. Unfortunately, Rome was not built in one day, and aspects of deterioration that we have seen will take a while for us to effectively address. Hence, we have cut our financial recovery plan from a short-term, medium to a long-term perspective in aid of trying to ensure that big-ticket items are achieved quicker to see the results faster. I think lastly, what's essential for me to touch on is in aid of an improved audit opinion. The city manager has in-depth touch in terms of the process leading towards that. But I think what's essential for us, taking into account the position we are in, from a short-term perspective, we have put together a plan in terms of dealing with the prior period errors that have been picked up by the Auditor General. Through that, our mitigating audit action plan was incorporated with full portfolio of evidence in terms of the work that we have done in order to correct the misrepresentations that had occurred in the previous financial year. Of course, that would help us to ensure that we improve from a short-term perspective. Our ultimate goal is to achieve a clean audit opinion. In that manner, we should be in a position to demonstrate to the public that the funds that we are allocated and we do receive from members of the public, they are allocated and used in a prudent manner. So what's essential for us is to finalize a roadmap plan in order to ensure that the three aspects of achieving a clean audit outcome are dealt with. One, we want to ensure that we've got systems in place institutionally to ensure the presentation of financial statements that are free from material misstatements, that are backed up by adequate supporting evidence in line with the prescriptions of the law. I think that's our big focus point, and we are working towards that. And I think throughout the functioning and the plans that the executive mayor is putting on board, we are seeing significant light at the end of the tunnel, and we should be in a position to turn the city around quickly. Thank you.